I found a little piece of Italy right here in Cambridge. Donatello Bistro is the best little bistro in town. Owner and chef Mary Imperioli makes authentic Italian cuisine that's homemade. Mary, you are Italian, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Where from?
I'm from the northeast, just Friuli. The region is called Friuli.
And so have you used some of your influences from home in what you're doing now?
Well, I have. Basically, in the north, the sauces are very rich with cream, which I try to stay away from, but I run them as specials. And polenta, which is cornmeal, I do that a lot. Yeah, I guess there are some influences, but more so the south, where my husband is from. My mother-in-law has taught me a lot about cooking, and they have their own olive groves, make their own olive oil and wine, so I learned a lot from that.
Why do you think that people enjoy Italian food specifically so much?
I think it's because it's so simple, and I think in this world everything's so overcomplicated that sometimes it's nice to just sit down in front of a plate of food that is very, you know, where it came from and it was made with love, and I think that's the whole idea behind Italian cooking.
You and I also went to culinary school together. That's something that most people don't realize. And I had a blast in school. What did school do for you?
It made me realize that I could do anything I wanted, because it was a challenge, me having children at home and commuting to Stratford. It was really tough, but I stuck it out and I was proud. And I knew that, you know, it was probably the first time that I could actually say I set a goal and I accomplished it.
What inspired you to open up a restaurant?
Well, the restaurant came about because I was out of a job and the opportunity arose, and it had been something that I wanted to do for many years. And just, I guess you could say the shoe fit. It was the right place at the right time. And yeah, so the rest is kind of history. It hasn't been an easy road, but it's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot, and I hope to continue with a lot of different ideas that I have for the restaurant.
Tell us about some of the other events you hold here.
Well, once a month we have a men's night, and that's usually the first or second Monday or Tuesday of the month. Anyone interested can call. And then we have the regional dinner, and I'm trying to put together maybe a cooking class for people that are interested in knowing, you know, how certain things are made. And it's a good night to get out and just meet other people and socialize. So yeah, and hopefully we'll be getting a hot table for quicker lunches and take-home dinners, because I think people are really busy. They don't want to cook at home anymore, so they can just stop in and pick something up to take home. We have regional dinners once a month that are based on one region of Italy, and we also have entertainment, so it's a fun night, and people just, it's really positive feedback. We cater, and we have a good corporate lunch available, and we do have delivery as well, so anyone that's interested can just give me a call.
Executive Chef Mary Imperioli also is my longtime friend from long ago. We actually used to work together at one point, so I'm so proud of your success, Mary.
Thank you.
And she's going to show us something super cool and authentically Italian. I cannot wait. Mary, what do you have for us today?
Well, today I'm making pappardelle, which are called stained glass pappardelle because they have herbs mixed into the dough.
Oh,
so I'll just take you through a little demo.
All right.
So to make homemade pasta, you would start with flour and egg, which is like this, just a little mound of that, and you would mix it up and it would form a little dough ball like this. So I usually put it in a plastic bag so that it rests for about an hour. After that, it would turn out to be much more softer and more pliable. And at this stage, you would work it a little bit with a little rolling pin and start to put it through the pasta machine. From this stage, you would roll it down to number 8, and then at that stage, when you pulled it through, it would be this thin. So it's, as you can see, it's very nice and thin. And at this point, to make these pappardelle, I would put herbs on the pasta, and then I would cover it and run it through the machine another time to get this, which is dotted with herbs. So it gives it a nice flavor. So because the pasta is so delicate, you wouldn't want to overpower it with a heavy sauce. So today I'm just making a very quick sauce with heirloom tomatoes and olive oil. So the sauce is pretty basic. Extra virgin olive oil. I just put a clove of garlic because I don't like it chopped up. It's too garlicky. And just let that heat up for a moment.
And nice looking pan.
To that, I would add some heirloom tomatoes, which just are in season now, and they add a lot of color to the dish. And then to that, I would just put a little bit of salt, just a splash of white wine, and some basil leaves. And to that, I just add a splash of 35% cream, just a little bit. And right at the end, I just put a little bit of arugula. You don't want to have it wilt too much. So now the water's boiling and you can add the pasta. And it doesn't have to cook very long.
Fresh pasta is really fast.
It's very delicate. It's even hard to handle.
There's something really soothing about a homemade pasta dish, isn't there?
There is, and it doesn't only have to be, you know, winter dish. It depends on the sauce. It could really be light and summery as well. So that's it, it's done. And you can tell because it's just falling apart. And you can smell the herbs in the pasta also.
Mm-hmm. It smells amazing.
And then just put that into the sauce. Toss it around. And it's ready to eat, Maribel. There you go, Maribel.
Thank you, Mary. I can't wait to try this. So my friend Mary has opened up a restaurant, Donatello, in Cambridge, and she has offered the best of her Italian heritage on the menu. And you just simply have to come down and try this because it is just quite simply really good food.